she made a bit of a boo-boo. Hi, I'm Christian from Northstar IT, and this week I've got a tale from the help desk. So the tale in question didn't actually happen this week. However, this particular bit did. I was talking to a user from one of our clients, and time for a shameless plug. It was at the Sussex Sign Company. They're the client that did the signage behind me. It's on our van wraps, the front of the building. You get the idea. They're a great team of people, and they did a brilliant job. One of their users was calling me about another matter, and the conversation strayed onto my vlogs, and she was telling me off again in a light-hearted way because I'd made one about her. She then referred to an incident from a couple of months ago.
Go on, you've got to make a video about it. You should have seen the look on her face when she realised what she'd done.
So I thought, do you know, that is a good idea. So this one is for you. You know who you are. So the lady in question raised the support ticket asking for some cables to be sent down to the office as they had some spare monitors and wanted to set their computers up with dual screens. Now, if you want to know more about dual screens, check out episode 14. So she raised the support ticket and diligently took some photographs, see attached, of the back of the monitors and the ports that she needed to connect. As we'd supplied those monitors, and of course had the photos, I knew the exact cable she needed. I grabbed a few from our storeroom and said I'd pop them in through the letterbox on my way home that evening. But the next day she puts an update on the ticket to say,
"The cables are wrong. I'm sorry, they won't work."
Well, looking at the photos and knowing those monitors, they're definitely the right ones.
No, they're not.
And then before I know it, the operations director gets on the phone.
I'm really sorry, Christian, but apparently those cables that you sent down aren't the right ones. Can you send the right ones, please?
I'm really certain they are the right ones, providing the photos that were sent through are correct, which I'm sure they are.
I'll go and double check and I'll come back to you.
She rings me back a few minutes later.
Oh, Christian, yes, you are right. They are the right cables.
So looking at those aforementioned photos, here's an example of one of the cables I sent down, and she'd looked at the packet.
They're definitely not the right ones.
And I was so confident that they were, she went and looked again, this time opening the packet. So tearing open the plastic, and then looked, and then thought,
oh dear. Now looking at it, yeah, Christian, I'm sorry, you are right.
And according to her colleague who grassed her up,
you should have seen the colour her face went, especially in front of her boss.
I think she described it as rather letterbox-like. So if you need help with dual screens, do drop us a line. However, if you make a boo-boo, be prepared. You may be the star of the show next time. So until next time, hopefully that won't end up in a blooper roll. Boo-boo